wanted to know what your response to that
Well,
is.
he has to watch because, he's got drug factories. They make cocaine in Colombia. And he's no friend of the United States. He's very bad guy. And he's got to watch his because he makes cocaine and they send it into the United States of America from Colombia. We love the Colombian people. I love the Colombian people. They're great people, energetic, smart, great. But their new leader is a troublemaker, and he better watch it. He better close up those cocaine factories. They have at least 3 major cocaine factories. We know where they are. He better close them up fast, yeah. By the way, it's made and sold into the United States.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and this is surprising because they say Donald Trump doesn't drink, doesn't get high. He strikes me as a nigga that used to get high back in the 80s. I'm not sold that this nigga was not getting John Blaze back in the 70s and 80s. He was friends with Castellano, and all them niggas from the Gambino crime family was running cocaine. So the fact that he never did a line or two, just it reeks of bullshit. However, he is a liar, so then there's that. But the fact that he's talking about my man, the president of Colombia, Gustavo Petro, needs to be captured because he needs to watch his ass. And be the first to say, or actually one of the million of people to say, Gustavo Petro, they on your ass. You just saw what happened to Venezuelan President Maduro. And that nigga was a quote-unquote drug dealer or drug trafficker, allegedly. And they got his ass. That mean they on your ass. Not only that, as a tidbit, I just put this as a caveat. Manufacturing cocaine is actually legal in Colombia. Selling it is illegal. I don't know how that works out. It might be one of the two. I might have it wrong. However, actually, let me take that back. Manufacturing and using cocaine in Colombia is actually perfectly legal. Let me fact check that shit because there's gonna be some dick holes that's in the comment section. Is cocaine manufacturing legal in Colombia? Okay, so damn, I don't know. I could have swore it was legal. That must have been relatively new, but it says right here, no, cocaine manufacturing is illegal in Colombia. The production, sale, and distribution are considered felonies, are actively fought by the government, often in cooperation with the United States. Okay, so it's relatively recent. The possession of small amounts of cocaine for personal use up to 1 gram has been decriminalized since 1994. Constitutional court ruling, meaning it is not a criminal offense, though legal acquisition is not permitted. Hold up. Okay, right here. So Colombia enacted its own comprehensive anti-drug legislation, such as the National Statute of Statute on Narcotics, Law 30 of 1986. So in 1986, it definitively became illegal. I'm assuming because of the Medellin cartel in the 70s and early 80s. Damn, I did not know that. Damn. Which is crazy as fuck, because it also says right here in 2012, coca production in Colombia amounted to 0.2% of Colombia's overall GDP and 3% of Colombia's GDP related to agricultural sector. So I don't know how they make money and the shit's illegal, right? Like, this is crazy as fuck. But yeah, the more you know. But yeah, for the president of Colombia, they on your ass. I don't even know why he know this. He know they on his ass. And then speaking on their ass, Donald Trump also says right here, something needs to be done about Mexico too. It's not run by a president, it's ran by cartels. So he on their ass. Like, they know what's better. They know the writing is on the wall. Especially ever since my man right here, Mexican businessman Alberto Prieto, was killed this week. This is around Christmas time. Actually, yeah, this is around New Year's time. Actually, I want to say this happened the 28th or 29th, one of the two, right before New Year's. It said Alberto Prieto was killed this week in Zapopan, Jalisco, along with a 16-year-old daughter and bodyguard. Police say that more 200 rounds were fired into his Lamborghini Urus. He was allegedly killed for refusing to pay cartel protection and instead hiring his own, which gives whatever company he hired a bad fucking name. This is not good marketing or publicity. And here's the video of his car getting machine gunned down. YouTube, nobody is pictured in the video. All you hear is gunshots. So leave my video alone.
Go!
But yeah, like, to keep it 100, Trump on their ass. He don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, now we know, like, this is bullshit. They want to steal. I'm gonna put two and two together. They want the oil from Venezuela, but they probably want, since Colombia is pitching the cocaine to Venezuelans, or the Venezuelan leader, they probably want to go down to Colombia, crack that shit up so they can stop the probably intersect the production of said cocaine, right? Make sure no Finney cut is put on it. That's what I'm assuming, right? And I'm just a regular person, but if I could put two and two together, I'm not gonna say Trump, he's stupid as hell. His administration has to be that smart where they know how to, like, put two and two together. They want to stop the Finney cut, so they like, yo, let's go down to Colombia and intersect the cocaine production. Maybe if we monitor the shit, they won't be putting Finney cut on it. And they still gonna like let's not get it fucked up. They still gonna bring it within the country, but at least now it won't kill the people. Cause everybody, them goddamn comedians died from Finney coke. DMX died from Finney cut. Who else got killed sniffing cocaine and had a damn heart attack? Slew full of porn actresses. I ain't gonna say porn stars. Yeah, everybody was dropping dead from the Finney coke. So he probably figured, like, yo, let's just go down there, intervene their production, or at least monitor and make sure they're not putting no Finney cut on it. But that's the play. Like, we can stop the fucking bullshit. Like Trump just, like, he don't give a fuck. Like I said, back in the 80s, he probably was doing the dope. In the words of Ice-T, he must be doing the dope. In any event, if y'all like this episode, you know what to do, and I'm out.